Hey there. Welcome back to the Chad DiMera Channel. Today is a phenomenal day to dive deep into the soap drama because the June 29th episode is about to blow our minds. Can you even believe what is happening inside the DiMera mansion right now? Let's be real for a second. The tension is thicker than a Salem fog. On Monday, June 29, the plot twist we have all been waiting for finally drops. Stephen Brady recently recruited Johnny to dig into DiMera Pharmaceuticals' shady history, specifically looking into a presumed tainted drug. Well, Johnny thought he was being a stealthy little spy, but Rita figured out exactly what he was up to in a hot minute. She went running straight to EJ, and you won't believe what happens next. EJ is backed into a corner and is forced to tell his son the truth. We all know EJ absolutely hates being honest, so this confession is going to be incredibly painful for him. But here's the kicker, guys. This isn't just about a simple corporate mistake. This ties directly into the lethal Coruscant and Rizczech's drug crisis that killed Sarah Horton's patient, Destiny. EJ has been playing God in that secret lab with Dr. Wilhelm Rolf. I honestly cannot stand EJ right now. He is fully in his monster era, wearing Stefano's ring and acting like human lives are just collateral damage for the DiMera empire. As the creator of the Chad DiMera Channel, I am fiercely protective of Chad's vision for a clean family legacy, and EJ is destroying everything. EJ's psychological need to become the new Stefano is a massive betrayal to the redemption arc he had years ago. Remember when EJ and Sammy were the ultimate power couple a decade ago? He had a heart back then. Now, he is a ruthless dictator. What do you guys think? Is EJ completely beyond redemption at this point? Johnny is reeling from this confession because he is fundamentally a good guy. He is the anti-EJ. Watching his father justify a public health crisis that is actively killing people is going to shatter Johnny's soul. This is a brilliant slow burn narrative that pits father against son, and I am telling you, Johnny is going to have to make a choice to either burn his father's empire to the ground or become complicit. And Johnny's world is already falling apart because of his personal life. Let's pivot to the most heartbreaking storyline on the show right now. Chanel is officially beginning her chemotherapy treatment for breast cancer. She is pregnant, terrified, and facing an impossible medical nightmare. The emotional weight of this scene is going to require tissues, folks. Chanel is fighting for her life and the life of her unborn baby, but she isn't fighting alone. Abe Carver is right there by her side. Even though Abe is no longer legally her stepfather since Paulina stepped aside, that is the true mark of a legacy character. Abe is the moral compass of Salem. And guess who is standing right next to him? Lexi Carver. Lexi is trying to be there for Abe, supporting him while he worries about Chanel. But the psychological dynamics here are absolutely wild. Lexi doesn't mind Abe worrying about Chanel, but when it comes to Chanel's mama, Paulina, Lexi gets incredibly territorial. Let's unpack this insane irony for a minute. Lexi is comforting Abe, but Lexi is literally a ticking time bomb. We know from our summer spoilers that Dr. Rolf's Rizczech's resurrection serum is failing. Lexi is experiencing severe neurological symptoms and is going to die again. The sheer tragedy of this mirrors her heartbreaking 2012 death from a brain tumor caused by the DiMera tunnel gases. EJ resurrected his sister just to let her die again because of his faulty science. It is sick. EJ is confessing to Johnny about tainted drugs while his own sister is actively dying from one of them. It's crazy. Now, let's switch gears to some absolute villainous gold. Kristen DiMera and Gwen Rizczech are teaming up. Yes, you heard that right. These two women have more than one thing in common, and the biggest common denominator is Xander Cook. Xander has been sleeping with both Kristen and Gwen, which is a whole other messy soap opera trope. But instead of fighting over Xander's Kiriaki's charm, these two women are bonding over something much stronger. Their mutual burning hatred for EJ DiMera. I think this is going to be a legendary alliance. Kristen and Gwen are both incredibly paranoid, toxic, and dangerous women. Gwen has always been a chaotic manipulator, desperate for love and validation because Jack Devereaux abandoned her for years She ruined Abigail's life out of pure jealousy. And, Kristen? Kristen has been obsessed with controlling the DiMera fortune since Stefano first brought her into the fold decades ago. Stefano taught Kristen how to be ruthless, but EJ is currently outplaying her. By uniting, Kristen and Gwen are pooling their trauma and their vindictive energy. I am telling you, this alliance is going to result in someone getting kidnapped, poisoned, or worse. EJ thinks he is untouchable, but he is completely blind to the vipers living under his own roof. Let's look at Kristen's psychological profile right now. She is a total hypocrite. She is playing the victim against EJ, acting like he is the ultimate villain, while she literally murdered Sophia Choi and dumped her in the river. Kristen is comforting Rachel over Sophia's death while hiding the bloody truth. It is a sickening display of manipulation, but EJ is so incredibly toxic right now that he is actually making Kristen and Gwen look like anti-heroes. If EJ finds out about Xander sleeping with Kristen, he is absolutely going to use that to destroy Xander and Sarah's relationship. EJ knows exactly how to divide and conquer. Finally, let's talk about the Kiriakis clan, because Titan is in full-blown crisis mode. Xander and Philip are actually working together, which is a miracle in itself given their bitter history. They are stressing over Titan's massive loans. Gabby Hernandez is waiting on her DiMera inheritance to clear so she can swoop in and bail out the failing family company. Xander and Philip don't exactly agree on letting Gabby be their savior, but they are desperate enough to magnanimously allow it. Let's look back 5 to 10 years ago when Victor Kiriakis was running the show. Victor would never ever allow his company to be bailed out by a DiMera widow. The sheer disrespect to the Kiriakis name is astounding. Philip is Victor's flesh and blood, and Xander was his ruthless protege. The fact that they are even considering taking Gabby's money shows how far Titan has fallen. Victor must be rolling in his grave. But wait, there is a massive cliffhanger coming. Titan's loans suddenly get paid off, and Xander and Philip have no idea who the mystery benefactor is? Is it Gabby? Did her money finally clear? Or is there someone else pulling the strings from the shadows? Could Victor Kiriakis have left a secret contingency plan? Or maybe someone from the DiMera camp is buying up Titan's debt to stage a hostile takeover? The Kiriakis legacy is hanging by a thread, and without Victor's iron fist, Philip and Xander are scrambling to keep the Empire afloat. I am so incredibly hyped for this episode. The Chad DiMera Channel is going to be watching every single second of this drama unfold. Do you think Johnny will expose EJ's crimes? Who do you think paid off Titan's debt? Drop your wildest fan theories in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.